Okay, we're going to slow things down for a bit. The canal we've just entered is called the L68 by the state of Florida. However, come out here with me in my big bass cat bass boat. You'll know it the same as I do as the main canal. From here we have access to about 120 miles of deep water canals. The best bass fishing this side of Lake Okeechobee. We'll let that boat stop. There we go. Now if you look down the right hand side, you can see a lot of the tournament fishermen down there trying to get the big one. But way down there, you see that building at the end? That's the toll plaza at Alligator Alley, I-75. From here to there is exactly 5 miles away. Huh. Now you know what that looks like. Alright, we got a bunch of boats coming. I gotta keep us moving. I do want to tell you about some of the plans around this. You're going to be seeing them throughout the whole tour. Now underneath our boat, this broad green leafy plant is not a lily pad, it's called a spatter dock. Normally it's 2 to 4 inches above the water, but some of them are well over a foot, and that's because they've been taking water out of here for the last 10 days. It's dropped down about 7 inches. Boom! Starting to see the coral rocks pop up around here. Now the spatter dock has a little flower attached to it called the yellow bonnet lily. You can see them. Don't pick them. Keep your hands in the boat. There's a little beetle in some of those who would love to wreck your day. You'll try to burn underneath your skin. Not in all of them, but it's not worth the risk. Over on your right hand side are cattails, a harmless plant. The root you can eat, full of fiber, no flavor. But what you can't see are millions of caterpillars, brown bushy ones. If they bite you, it's going to feel like you've been bit by a fire ant. And back over on your left-hand side, that tall skinny plant is sawgrass. The root of that plant is real sweet. Again, a good source of fiber. Getting to it's a little hard. 3 edges, each one like a saw blade. Each one will cut you or scratch you. The bacteria will have you itching for 30 minutes as if you've got poison ivy. Okay, that's it for the horror stories about the plants. Falls. When that boat takes off, we're going to be like the Maid in the Mist. Cool you off a little bit. On your left hand side. We get it. Okay. Now here at Vulture Island, every sunset there's over 250 vultures that will come here to roost. It'll look like a scene from an Alfred Hitchcock movie is what it does. We have both the turkey vulture and the American black vulture. The black vulture is the aggressive one. The turkey vulture will bounce away or fly away if we get too close. The black vulture will also bully a turkey vulture from the carcass and claim it for their own. Okay, we got to keep the boat moving, so when we do get to an alligator, we got time to spend on it, okay? I've got about 4 spots we're going to hit on this short tour. Here we go. your right-hand side up in front. Boy, oh boy, did he pick a bad spot to fish. Every one of the boats are going to come roaring through there. Now with all the bass boats screaming around here in the flats, running out Jesse's trail, it might be a little difficult. He might not even be here yet. So that little boat blocking his entrance. Boy, you know my blood's boiling. I'm using the motors to get things stirred up, folks. If he's made it here already, he might come out of the cattails in the front. So I don't see him laying over here on the left. I see him right in front of the boat though.
Come here, Bubba. Come here.
He understands the word here. He doesn't understand English. He won't jump in the boat. We've had that talk already.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
They only see left and right, but they see everything you do. The bumps on Bubba's back, those are called scoops. Think of them as solar panels for the alligator. That's how they get their warmth.
Well, good morning. I see you made it in. Will you stick around so I can show everybody how pretty you are? Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here.
Now what he's responding to, the way I say the word here, I'll make my voice crack like a baby alligator best I can. He has no choice but to come.
Come here. Come here, Bubba.
He'll get up to 15 feet long if he lives out his 60 plus years. He'll go through 3,000 teeth as well. Now he'll be here most of the day, but I'm sure along the day somewhere one of my captains are going to crush him, get over top of him, not turn the boat right, and he'll scatter. We'll be heck trying to find him later on.
Come here, Bubba. Come here.
Okay, my friends, I want to go show you more, okay?
Over here, Bubba. Listen, we gotta go. You watch out for these airboat cabins. They don't make you crazy, okay?
I'm very happy that he was here first thing in the morning. There's been times I've been up here and he hasn't even made it around that bend yet. We're ahead of the game, folks. But we got to keep this momentum going, okay? We're going to leave the China hole. In fact, we're going to head down our third speed trail, get down to the Galena hole. We should have that place to ourselves for a while. Now the water out here in the flats, we're still looking at about 2.5 to 3 feet. By the end of May, we'll be lucky to have 9 to 13 inches. That's it. It's our dry season. Yeah. Hope there's not a drought again like there was 4 years ago. The only thing out here was mud. Underneath all this water is 4 feet of mud. Then coral rock, then limestone, and of course the center of the earth. Before the white man got here, the Creek Indians ran this place. Back in their day, the water was only 4 inches to maybe 6 inches deep. There were no canals, no levees, no man-made islands, no pumps or gates. The water then flowed freely to the Gulf of Mexico. Now, the water has to be pumped to get there. Yeah, things have changed. Back then, it only moved at a rate of 4 feet per day. 4 feet a day. That's like watching grass grow. The Army Corps of Engineers thought it was a swamp, thought they could fill it in. Didn't work out that way for them. This river of grass, as we now call it, is 50 miles wide, 100 miles long, 5,000 square miles big. All fresh water, too. This is where our drinking water begins. One of the few rivers in the country that's totally dependent on rainfall. Now, before we exit this